Alright, so we have a bit of post commentary now.
Yay!
Because it looked
It's a
like.
lovely post. It's about 6 feet high. It's only about, I'd say 3 inches thick. It's in the
Mhm.
ground. Probably
I'll
used
just
a
put that on screen right there.
post hole digger to put it in the ground. It seems to make sense.
Yes. So, at the moment, I think I'm talking about something along the lines of I can't wait to upgrade my weapon sort of thing.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm making a rule. We can't. We're going to spend the whole video going, I think at this point I was talking about. No, 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 no. Let's just.
Well, there's going to be some times where
Well,
we're
yeah.
just going to be like standing still or something like that.
No, 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 that's fine. I'm just saying we need to make sure we keep a cap on that because even
Alright.
I would start being like, and I think at this point I was talking about my shoes.
I only brought it up because, like, my weapon actually is going to be upgraded, like, right there.
Oh yeah, Ooh, yeah, Kusha.
It's nice.
It's weird watching my character move around and not be in the center of the screen.
I know. It is. I can definitely agree, because,
He looks
oh
so
my gosh.
fabulous though.
So, what I just got there for that weapon is some fire damage, because I did so many, like, kills with fire, and, I'm going to continue to do fire kills, because, well, that also affects my gun.
Does it look like this for you all the time? Like my guy was standing there with this sword raised up and just stood there for a second. And he's like, "Skeleton, I'ma get him!" And he just starts sauntering over to him.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you not laugh all the time? My character is ridiculous looking.
I've lost my soul a long time ago.
I mean, I can see him all the time, but it's different when it's just, over the shoulder view. Or whatnot.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, a silver key.
I was telling you, like, I found a silver key, like, hold on. I gotta treasure chest.
Yeah. Screw the silver key. I got, like, a piece of coal or something.
I don't even, like... I don't think you'd ever remember what the heck it was. There's probably, like, a health potion, yay!
Slow down time potion, because I got tons of those. I never use them.
Yeah, I wonder how that works in multiplayer, anyway.
Probably slows down. I should wait until the most
No idea.
inconvenient time for you.
Just, like, do it during a conversation piece. But, I think this was right after... treading through the... Oh no, this was after Chesty, actually. It was just after Chesty. And, we went around shaking hands a lot.
Yes, we did. Because we're friendly folk.
No,
The first core principle of our economic theory can be summarized thusly. Greed is good for you. Now, let us clarify who we mean by you. Not you, at least not directly. Greed is directly good for the government, because the more you spend to acquire material possessions, feed your family, etc., the stronger the economy becomes, and the more the government earns in taxes. A strong economy coupled with a strong government creates an environment in which progress is limitless, and virtually anything is possible. And therein lies the indirect benefit of your greed. Of course, given your greediness, in all likelihood you will not survive long enough to benefit from society's affluence, being grossly overweight yourself. But think of your children. Yes, they will be predisposed to obesity and an early death just as you were, but their short lives will be far more luxurious than yours. Which brings us to the second core principle. Quality is more important than quantity.
I just thought of something. I didn't think about this the original time when we played this. If you died quickly because your lifestyle made you all gluttonous and overweight, wouldn't your children kind of be the same?
well, if they chose the same lifestyle, I suppose so.
Well, but that's what she's saying, is that they can choose that lifestyle now because of what you did. So their lives are better off.
Excuse me, have you got the time to get stuffed?
Oh, I guess when we have time, we should probably talk about, your feelings and things about the game.
No one.
Well, I stare at it in math class a lot. I wrote in a note But
Did you pull her hair?
no, I wrote Fable 3 a note, but the teacher found it and he read it in front of the whole class, and I was too embarrassed to talk to Fable 3 after that.
I'm just thinking of your note as being like fanfic. I wrote Fable 3 a fanfic.
It's just about kicking chickens.
We've descended into the chasms of the netherworld, stared death in the face, and waded through things so foul I'd rather not think about them. But this is where it gets really ugly. And buried somewhere beneath it all are the people Logan has left behind.
Oh, he stopped talking. We were all ready to just kind of like, yeah, we're gonna be really laid back while he freaking talks. But how are you guys doing? Who are watching the video? And how are you, phone?
Phone's like, pay
It's just
attention
like,
to
wait,
me.
is this somebody? Hold on. Hello?
Must be nice to be so wealthy. Give me
Good.
Ask them if the refrigerator's running. Ask them.
You can see for yourself what life outside the castle is like. Poverty, hunger, disease. Wouldn't you want to rebel against it all?
Best Let's Play ever.
Well, that was a fun call.
So professional.
You won't see too many kids running around here. Most of them have no choice but to work. It's either that or begging.
The only thing you should cut out is what you just said.
I think it's Techno who just called. He was calling about, I don't know, something about like should be joining the army or something like that.
Wait, I thought for a second you meant the music. Techno called, said they want their rave back.
back whenever you want.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I remember this. This is where you wandered off, and I was all like, "Where'd you go, man?"
Throwing them into the river.
You can see my little carrot. We were trying to find that guy up there,
Yeah.
and we're just like, yeah, we should shoot it. We can't pull out our guns.
Starve and die. I appreciate your help.
Walter's just saying, are you gonna come? You coming?
I believe I was quite miffed because I couldn't give it its
And then I'll have
comeuppance.
your mum.
I think so. I can't remember.
That is a fabulous beard on that poster, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say on the Walter over there,
No,
which he
screw
does,
Walter.
by the way. Freaking love Walter's facial hair. It's amazing.
Hello, stranger.
I wonder what's going on up there. Let's see, shall we?
Open your heart.
Oh, here's your favorite character.
Oh yeah.
Reaver is exploiting us! We deserve fair pay! We demand better working conditions! We're workers! We're not slaves! Reaver treats us like animals, and we're not gonna take it anymore. There's only one thing for it! We have to stand up to Reaver!
But lying down is so much easier than standing up. My dear friends, in order to raise morale, I am offering prizes to the most deserving workers. The rules that will govern what I like to call the Reaver Team Spirit Award are these. Firstly, any worker that so much as murmurs another complaint will be shot. Secondly, any worker who takes more than a 3-second break will be shot. Thirdly, any worker who breaks any other rules I have yet to formulate will, yes, you guessed it, be shot. You may return to work now. As you know, I'm a generous man and likely to start handing out prizes right away. So go on, shoo! Be off with you! Chop chop!
That's why we're here. That's why Albion needs you. Your brother must have been out of his mind when he handed control of Industrial to Reaver. We should go on. It's time you met the Bowerstone Resistance.
So, I remember you have some words for this particular person.
Did I?
Reaver?
Oh yeah. I wasn't very fond of Reaver. I was all sitting there going, wait, why are we going away? Why don't we just go kill that man before he shoots more people? Or at least stop him somehow. He's like right in there. Let's go get him.
That's exactly what you said.
Yeah.
You started freaking just running
I
inside.
usually restock every few weeks.
It took a bit for that, because I really wanted to get going, but you're just like, no, we need to get Reaver right now.
Right? I was all like, the guy's right there. We can stop him. Then we won't have to worry about him shooting anyone else.
I then had to explain, okay, Reaver, first of all, is a person from the second game.
Welcome.
The second thing about him is he's immortal.
I'd find a way.
Yesterday I saved a town from a big
He might be
monster.
immortal, doesn't mean I
And
can't
they
break his
said
trigger finger.
I hate you. Let's see what it is.
I'm not quite sure if that even works that way. I could be wrong. But, yeah, Reaver's an interesting fellow, and he looks way different from the first game. He's a lot less flamboyant, and much more like a really dick-like rogue. And also filthy rich instead of just kind of going like, I am a head of a company, ha. Ah, man. But, which, I think you're still over there.
I wanted to get him. He was a jerk. I don't like him.
Oh yeah, I opened that chest back there. There's a lot of things I just cut out because we weren't going to talk around a whole bunch of dead air, basically.
Right, this should be the place. Somewhere beyond this door is the base of the Bowerstone Resistance. Ready when you are. I really love how much time we're spending in caves and sewers these days. No, really, I should warn you. I don't know what kind of reception we'll get. I know their leader well enough, but it was never safe for me to come down and meet the rest of them. And they're not exactly the most trusting of people. Hello? Hello? Maybe we've got the wrong place. Let's, get out. Don't move. We won't move if you won't shoot. Deal?
You better tell your friend that.
It's all right. Just do as he says.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Walter, and this is, well, that really doesn't matter right now. We're here to speak with Paige.
I say we shoot.
Listen, we're on your side. Just hear us out.
We don't make deals with spies. Shoot!
Wait!
Put your weapons down. I thought I gave the orders round here, kid.
Sorry, Paige. Gotta be carried away.
Walter, glad you're all right.
And I'm glad you came in when you did.
I wasn't exactly expecting you. Let's talk somewhere a bit more private.
How could you shoot that guy? Look at him.
And this is, well, that's not important.
I had this whole plan, you see. But well, we ended up leaving the castle earlier than I thought.
I heard. Pity. Your messages were always useful.
I can offer you something better. Paige, I'd like you to meet...
I know who he is. I thought you'd know better than to bring the prince here.
He's not just a prince. He's a hero.
Great. Give him a medal.
No, I mean he's a hero. Like his father.
Really? It doesn't change anything. Your brother is the reason we live underground. He's the reason we fight. How do we know he's any better?
Let him prove it.
It's not just me he needs to convince. The people of this city need someone they can believe in. Prove to them that they should follow you, then we'll talk. For now, I have work to do.
Looks like you have work to do too. You have a whole city to inspire.
How do I know he's not the same? Are you serious?
He doesn't look half as good as me.
I can't believe we are even from the same mother.
Me neither. Then again, I'm your imagination, so whatever.
I always thought I was from two dads.
Today you have met the true voice of the people of this city. It is imperative that you win Paige and her resistance movement to your cause. And just as important that you prove to Bowerstone that you can be its rightful ruler.
By the way, I always skip these parts because they take so flipping long.
Yeah. Nice. I did not know that before.
Yes. If you watch my videos...
I am actually... I live them.
I send him the good parts. Like that face.
Love that face.
As a side note, that took a really long time to get the circling down.
I can imagine, dude. It looked really good.
I said before that we soldiers told these stories so as not to miss home. But in truth, I have never felt the sense of that word in any place I have visited, and certainly not in Gunk. Yet, there it was I was raised by my shopkeeping parents, who through no fault of their own, often struggled to keep other things such as shoes on our feet and food on our table. This being the case, my 3 elder brothers and I had no recourse but to find other sources of sustenance, money and entertainment. Despite my small hands, I was never the equal of my siblings in what constituted the main form of income for all Finns under the age of 15, the picking of pockets. It is possible that even then, though barely 8 years old, I had begun to form some sort of moral objection to such activities. Instead, I found my calling as a street performer, standing in the town square telling jokes and falling over repeatedly. Did you hear about the man who went through a balverine forest and messed up his trousers? I would ask the audience. No, they would reply. He said, with fiends like that, who needs enemas? Ha ha! All right, so it wasn't sophisticated. I was only a child after all, but at least it was honest. Or it would have been, had my brothers not taken the opportunity, afforded to them by the villagers' uncouth laughter, to rob them blind. All this accidental aiding and abetting won me the greatest gift I had ever received. For my 11th birthday, my criminal siblings bought me a beautiful pellet gun, and thus it was I found my second talent, a rather surprising accuracy with firearms. It was not long before this ability was put to good use. My brothers set up a fair booth in which they challenged all comers to pit their target practice skills against young Ben. Having fleeced all the local clods, we soon had to rely on traders, passers-by and occasional tours of neighbouring villages, out of which we would more often than not be run out by the authorities.
Nice. What a nice little story. And about this time, Squee's computer kind of shut down on its own and we had to do this.